stars, and that's who we are. We are voices. There's nothing to fear. Explode in your rear. Feel our voices.
Welcome back to Voice of the Republic. This is Ed.
And this is Carl.
Yes, and it is now segment 4. You know what time it is?
Hit the button, Ed. Not that button.
Oh, this button? Yup. And we got two Republicoms this week, both from...
Well, actually, we have 3, but one of them we can't play because Jamie doesn't know how to format a file properly. WMA. Windows Media file. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Media.
I run a PC and I don't even use WMA. What's your problem?
Right? I thought you were a professional musician, man. Come on.
Jeez, gosh.
Power goats. We took a power load in our mailbox. Anyway, better luck next time. Yeah. We're gonna send your mail back to you. You can fix it and then
send it back. It's like a disappointed teacher. Fix this.
We're not even gonna honor it with red pen. Just take it. Anyway.
Like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right, here's Jamie.
Hey guys, me sending another Republicomm. It's Jamie Baca from Ottawa, Ontario. Reboot ideas. Here's 4 of them for you. First, Gremlins, right? Gremlins? I think that'd be cool. I mean, why not? I mean, Gremlins.
It's not sci-fi, but that's
second
okay.
is Flash Gordon. I just watched the Blu-ray, the 1980 movie
Nice.
with Timothy Dalton in it, and I can't remember anybody else's name in that. But yeah, I mean, why doesn't that have a reboot or any talks of reboot? Maybe it does. I don't know. Mad Max, okay? Because then we, we'll have someone who's not a total anti-Semitic. It's a Jew hater. And last but not least, Revenge of the Nerds. I just think that'd be really neat to have that now today because of the way geek culture is versus be like what was it, 20 years ago? No, 30 years ago. Okay, that's it. I go into the comic book shop. Bye.
Ooh. So you don't have time to format the file, but you have time to put a little echoey effect at the end. Okay.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Flash Gordon because it did kind of get a reboot about 5-6 years ago through Sci-Fi Channel, and they actually tried to do a Flash Gordon TV show. I watched an episode or 2 of it, and it wasn't the worst thing ever, but I can see why I didn't get picked up for more.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's too bad because, yeah, the old stuff, I mean, it was the 30s, so it was definitely very dated, and it was 30s futuristic visions. The 80s movie is more kitsch than taken seriously as sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
So if there was a way to somehow bring that back in a way that I don't know, where you could be kitschy and still have it fun, have a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor, have a lot of sci-fi trope stand-ups. It's got a great potential to be like not just a great sci-fi series, but an awesome satirical series.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's up to the Brits.
I think you're right, but
Yeah.
even though it's a thoroughly American character,
Well, they would.
we just can't be trusted with our own shit at this point.
Yeah, but nobody does American accents better than Brits.
I always thought it was really funny whenever you see a TV show like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where you'd have characters that are American who are playing British characters, then try to do an American accent. So like they're doing double layer of accent.
Oh, awesome.
So it's like, and because it was really funny because I know James Marsters, or how you say his last name, the guy that played Spike in Buffy.
Spike, yeah.
He is an American. Speaks with a British accent the entire time, but there is one episode where he's supposed to be a guy from Texas, and there's a bunch of people online that fucking hated on him, saying his American accent was shit. I'm like, do you realize he is an American? And that's the whole joke, is that he's doing a terrible accent.
I love that. I love that. It makes him an even better actor. Good job.
Yeah, I agree, but people are dumb. I don't know.
Yeah, do your homework. That's what the internet's for.
That's right. And porn.
Cool. Of course. Well.
The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. Why you think the net was born? Porn, porn, porn.
I love it.
It's a great song. If anyone out there, Avenue Q, is that the name of the musical with puppets?
Avenue Q.
Yeah, that's a song from Avenue Q. So check it out.
Soundtrack now available on record and cassette, or you could see it. It's in town here in Chicago. Check your local listings.
Ah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Sexy puppets. Just saying.
Yeah.
They're all sexy. What am I talking about? Am I right?
So sexy. I mean, who hasn't seen a puppet and be like, oh, damn, I just want to put my fist in that.
Oh. Carl, make a note. We need that for our promo. Oh, I want to listen to these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So Jamie called again. Maybe you missed a movie. So let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my Sunday just got better. I'm downtown Ottawa. It's Rib Festival this week, and I just scored a half rack of ribs, half chicken, and a pound of pulled pork, a tub of beans, tub of freaking coleslaw. Yeah, I know the chick that works there, so she just kind of pulled me to the side. Like, I was in line, this huge line. There's, like, lines everywhere. It's crowded as hell. She just pulls me over, and she's like, so she just is like, you know, step over there, you know, like, what's your face will, like, hand it to you. And then there it was. It was just boom, 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 stealthy. Free ribs.
You know, there's something special about someone calling, like, from location. I don't know what it is. Like, you can call, be like, all right, right now I'm in Barnes and Nobles, and there's this fat person, and they don't even realize their shorts are too short, and their butt is eating their shorts right now. It's happening right now. I just thought I'd give you guys a call. Later. Click.
Yeah.
That would ruin my shit, man. I would laugh my ass off. I mean, I'm not saying do it over and over again. I'm just saying if it happened once, I'd die.
Totally. Yeah, and we encourage, definitely the live calls. Live Kessel runs, if you want to express your disappointment with us, we'd love to hear that.
Oh my God! Every time I go to a Toys R Us, I could do I should start calling into the Republicomm and being like, "This fucking Toys R Us is garbage. There's no Star Wars toys, nothing, no GI Joes. This fucking sucks."
That's it. Yeah, you know, worst comes to worst, just tell them you have Tourette's.
Yeah.
Because I know every one of our listeners will be swearing up a storm.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, there's nothing here!
Nice.
Man. You know, it's funny, you talk about the live calls. One of the, back in the glory days of the Kessel Run, and it shall come again! One of the dreams we had was doing a live show, maybe like, even like a crazy 6-hour show. Just, I don't know, set it up. We didn't know how, because we could barely get through a regular show. But but do a live show where it would be like national, international Kessel Run Day. We'd have someone at like VOR HQ recording the calls, and then everybody could go out and call in their finds, you know, be like, yeah, this is Blake, and I'm in Texas, and I'm at the Toys R Us, and I got to tell you guys, the one here on Route 66 has blah, 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 and the 12-inch CO Bibble, or whatever the fuck they find. I don't know. It just sounded like that'd be a really fun thing to do.
Yeah, but, you know, the problem is, though, is now I don't think you could pull it off because there's just not enough stuff. It'd just be a bunch of people saying, yeah, I'm at Walmart, and blah, 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 and there's nothing here. Back to you guys.
Yep.
Because that's really it. Not to get all toy talk here at the end, but there really isn't much of anything out there. I think it's kind of a really bad time to be a low-level toy collector, because if you want anything good right now, it's all high-end, you know, because they finally priced those Revel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys that we looked at like a month or so ago, $50 each.
What?
Yeah, so...
I mean, they're cool, but...
They're really nice and everything, but, you know, like I said, it's not the time to be a low-level toy collector, because, you know, I mean, other than a few franchises that are supported by cartoons right now, there's really not a lot of good toys out there.
Right, and I've been having this conversation with a lot of people online where they're complaining about the crap that's on the shelves and low level. As I phrase it, it looks like Hasbro is making its own rip-offs of Star Wars toys, so no one else can.
I'm just
Mexico is just like, that's about as good as we would do. We don't need to make anymore.
I'm just waiting for like Toy Fair to roll around, or like Comic-Con. There's like, and it's like they introduce like Pedro, Luke, and it just like it looks like it just looks like a repaint of like some generic Mexican like stiff little thing, and it's like that's not even Luke. And it's like no, it's Luke, and it just doesn't look anything like him.
Dude, next year I'm pretty sure Hasbro's just gonna have like paper dolls. You know, it's gonna be that bad. Like paper doll clones. It's the same body and just snap armor on this thing.
Or the best one is like they try to sell it, and it's like, oh, but think of all the customization you can do with this. You can actually, on paper, draw new clothing and put it onto your toy.
Oh, yeah. And the nerds out there will be like, oh, aren't you excited for the White series? I can make my own clones. Good. They bring back color forms, you know. It could be that bad, kids. But as I was explaining to a lot of people, and actually listener Jeff out of Aurora, Illinois, hello, he was talking about that we should dedicate a whole show to Toy Rage, which that's where I live, so that's fine. But
yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap out there right now.
And here's the thing: is I get kind of passionate and up in arms about it, and I'm not even a big toy guy, so I can only imagine what some of these people that have dedicated large amounts of time. I mean, I'm sure the people like the Swan people and people like that, they probably don't care, because it's still just the same old generic garbage that they consume all the time, all day, every day. Like the corn syrup of Star Wars toys is still out there, like the lowest common denominator stuff. But
yeah, it's like they never cared anyway.
Yeah. So for the people like I think a lot of the VOR listeners that took a lot of pride in toy collecting and enjoyed stuff like articulation and accurate sculpts and unique paint jobs and things of that nature, I don't think there's a lot out there for you. And if it is, it's in the Black Series, and the Black Series is near impossible to get hold of.
Yeah, it's harder to find. It's more expensive, and I'm just talking about you're talking about the smaller scale.
Like the 6-inch ones.
Yeah, and then the 6-inch, and the whole reason I never got into that is because, yeah, it's going to look great, but this is what I have a house full of. Why do I want larger this?
Yeah.
So that's my personal issue is that's what you're putting out, but I'm not interested. So maybe they're losing money there, too. I don't know.
And like I said, you can't even find it around here. The most you can find is a Slave Leia in a beat-up box. That's about it.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
Do with that as you will. Yeah, well, thanks again for calling, Jamie, and telling us about Ribfest, which is
I'm
pretty awesome.
super jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Just on this diet, I want some ribs and I want some mashed potatoes, but geez, I can't. So, but you know what you can do? You can contact us, just like Jamie Baca did. Jamie, our man up north, he's doing it for us because you're not. But if you want to leave a voicemail or send us an email or anything of that nature, shoot us a line. All of our contact information is over on vorradio.com. We have email address, phone number, you name it. You can leave a comment on the YouTube, on the iTunes, Stitcher. You can come over to our Facebook group. Tons of people always active over there. Honestly, I don't know. I think there's people there that don't even watch our show because there's more people posting stuff there than are watching. Just saying.
Posting
in the group than watching the videos. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't understand it. So come over to our Facebook group. There's lots of fun people there. And you can find all that information, vorradio.com.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we'll be there. We're on there frequently, and lots of great conversations happening right now. Toy Rage. I'm sure there's going to be sci-fi suggestions this week, so come on, check it out, and we hope to see you there.
And don't think that you have to comment on the upcoming show. I mean, it's really nice because we're bad about not getting the topics out to you guys on time, especially right now because we're all so super busy. But you can comment on old shows. Honestly, anything this season I would say was completely fair game. And even if you want to go back a year or two, I don't think anyone's going to be angry at you.
No. Some people are catching up with the audio podcasts, and we've got listeners who were attracted by, the Republicomm shows or the Republicommando shows.
Yeah.
And they're like, you should do another talk about Republicommandos because I just got on the bus. I want to go. Let's talk about it. And we'll totally talk about it. Just let us know. Totally let us know.
As long as we remember what you're talking about, we'll talk about it too.
Yeah. Don't ask us about the bum at Panera. The Bum Duke guy? Don't talk. I don't know much about him.
Before we wrap this up, here's the worst part, though.
Sorry, it's a 10-year-old joke.
Oh my God! Look at that. There's a cat on my back again. The problem is I can't even remember what we've done in the past 2 months, and then I'll be thinking here, did we already do this, or did Ed and Mike and Joel already do this topic? I'm I can't remember. So
it's because we're a content powerhouse of awesome.
Yeah, it is. You can't be going on as long as us without repeating an idea or two. It happens.
It might happen, and that's okay. Because we got a lot of new people. We lost a lot of the old people. We didn't lose them. We know who they are. They're just not listening. But it's okay because we still love them. But yeah, that's it for this week. We will be back with more next week, and hopefully there will be next week's topic posted at. Usually there's the Facebook group, so go check us out. And until then, we should be back with Mike next week, too.
Yeah, and the following week, there will be no show because it's July 4th.
That's right.
So the following week, nothing. So that's going to be the second week of July. There will be no show. So.
Yes, good save. Cool. Yeah, well, cool, man. That's what we got for this week. And till next Tuesday, hey, may the force
be with
that cat. That ass, seriously.
Oh, meow, meow, meow.
Oh. You're good.
Ow, oh, shit.
You need to blow that cat up like this.
She totally did not like that. There's calls everywhere. Calls everywhere.
Sorry.